I'm Mike Rappaport, and as director of the Center for the Study of Constitutional Originalism, I'd like to welcome you to sunny San Diego and USD. We've got a great set of papers and commentators, and so we're looking forward to a really first-rate conference. But before getting into the conference, I thought I'd say a couple of words about the Center for the Study of Constitutional Originalism. The center was established in 2006 to take advantage of the fact that there are so many professors here at USD who are interested in originalism. And today, actually, we have in attendance Larry Alexander, who's a member, and I don't see Laurie Klaus. We're coming late. Laurie Klaus, and Don Drips, Mike Ramsey, Steve Smith, and myself. Michael Perry, who's also a member of the center, couldn't be with us here today. And as you can tell from, I think, these names, the members of the center have a wide range of views on originalism, right? So we have old originalists and we have new originalists. We have fellow traveler originalists and opponents of originalism. We've got practitioners of originalism and theorists of originalism. It's a big tent here at the Originalism Center. Well, given the tremendous growth in scholarship on originalism, we thought that there was really room for a works in progress conference on originalism, where scholars of originalism throughout the country could come to San Diego and, along with members of the Originalism Center, discuss the newest scholarship on originalism. And I'm happy to say that I think, given the quality of the papers and the number of submissions we got, we were absolutely right about that. There's quite a bit of room for a conference like this. And hopefully, this will be just the first of many originalism works in progress conferences at USD. Putting together a conference like this involves a lot of work, and so I wanted to thank some people who did some of the work right up at the front. First, I'd like to thank Mike Ramsey, who, I think it was Mike's idea to do this in the first place, so he really gets the blame. We jointly organized this right from the beginning, and so thank you so much, Mike. I should also thank Dean Kevin Cole, who couldn't be here, for his support for the conference and his support for the Originalism Center. And I also want to thank Leilani Sharrett, who's gone now, but whom some of you have corresponded with, for all of our hard work in organizing the conference and for just a million little things that she did to help it happen. And finally, I want to especially thank the Hugh and Hazel Darling Foundation for their generous support in funding the conference. Thank you very much. So, unfortunately, we've had some cancellations and schedule changes, and let me just go through them real briefly. So originally, Robert Bennett of Northwestern was going to give a paper here, but he had to cancel due to knee surgery. And then John McGinnis of Northwestern also was originally going to comment on Garrett Epps' paper, but he had to cancel due to eye surgery. There must be something in the water at Northwestern. Lucky you got out when you did, Tom. Fortunately, Larry Solom was kind enough to move from the role of commentator to giving a paper, and Larry Alexander was kind enough to step in as a role as a commentator. So thank you both to the two Larrys. And Mike Ramsey has stepped in and replaced John McGinnis in commenting on Garrett Epps' paper. So thank you again, Mike. Unfortunately, John Harrison is also not able to make it, at least in person. Weather and traffic problems in rural Virginia caused him to miss his plane. But happily, John is going to be phoning in, and just in a minute or two, we'll have him on the phone, and he's going to give his comments on Kurt's paper. So finally, let me mention just a couple of things about the organization of the papers and how we run the conference. So we'll have each paper presenter speak for approximately 10 minutes. and then we'll have the commentators speak for approximately 10 minutes, and then we'll give the paper presenters 3 to 5 minutes to respond to the comments. Then we'll open it up for both questions and comments from all the participants. The moderators, Don in the first panel, will be keeping a queue, so just signal if you want to be on the queue, and you will be recorded. I thought that what we could do just to start would be to go around the table here, and maybe everyone could introduce themselves and give their affiliation, and that's how we'll get things started. Sure.